Hello, this is a sideshow, and I'm Theodore Parker, and today is Friday, March 24th, 2023. In this area of Kentucky, we have rain right now. Temperature's going up to about 60, which is a little bit cooler than it was yesterday. And we have thunderstorms on the way starting in about an hour and continue for 6 hours. Don't forget, check the COVID-19 positivity rate in your area if it's above 5%. Don't forget to wear a mask if you're going out to help prevent the spread of COVID-19 and its variants, which is an airborne virus. If you're watching the sideshow on Facebook and Instagram, like, comment, and share. If you're watching the sideshow on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. The sideshow coffee cups, you can buy them from me for $17 plus shipping and handling. Pay me through Cash App, $TR Parker, all caps 1. So here we are on Friday, weekend. And there are a number of varying articles that have caught my attention. So we'll just get into it. Speeding along. Still talking about Donald Trump a little bit. You know, at the beginning of this week or over the weekend past, he was announcing to his followers that he would be arrested Tuesday and for them to sign a petition, and in the signing of the petition, there would be an accompanying donation of $3,300. Well, we've learned since then that he raised up about $1.5 million with that one. So the court did not convene to proceed with an indictment. And since they only meet a couple of times a week, there were some other things that were going along. So where is Donald Trump right now with all these things related to court and legal activities? Trump's cases before the courts. The Stormy Daniels hush money investigation. You realize this was in 2016 as Trump was about to take office or during the campaign election proceedings. And Stormy Daniels is not her real name. Okay. The Georgia 2020 election interference investigation. A pair of investigations around January 6th and mishandling of classified documents. So I have an interesting story related to this. You know, there have been several presidents that got in hot water. And from Nixon with the Watergate, and surprisingly enough, George Bush for the war on terror. And then, of course, Bill Clinton for falsifying a deposition. And then the one that I kind of raised my eyebrows at was Ulysses S. Grant. Now, surprisingly enough, Ulysses S. Grant was given a speeding ticket 3 times in 1872. Okay? So, follow me on this. On this day, in 1896, motorist Walter Arnold was caught tearing through paddock wood in Kent at a hair-raising 8 miles per hour, and so became the first driver in the world to get a speeding ticket. So what about Grant's ticket for speeding? It was for driving his horse-drawn carriage recklessly. At the time, report reads, D.C. police actually stopped and cited Grant 3 times for speeding, but ended up letting him pay a fine and walk back to the White House. So what was he on? What was he in? What was he driving? A horse-drawn carriage. A horse-drawn carriage. So I'm watching TV the other day, and one of the programs was on, and they had this little segment about bath towels. So they had 3 stacks, 2 bath towels, 2 hand towels, and 2 face cloths or washcloths. And they were in various colors. So the person that was promoting said, that they were $180. Right away, I said, what towel is $180? I mean, is it going to like repel dirt or something? The material in it won't allow it to be dirty? I mean, because everybody knows, take it for what it's worth. You shower, you use a towel, it's going to get dirty, so therefore you wash it. So that led to another question. Folks, it's my mind, so I just follow it. You know what I mean? I just go with it. So I said, if you get out of the shower clean, all that shower gel, whatever else you might use, fragrance, non-fragrance, how does your bath towel get dirty? Well, it seems like there was an answer to the question. 2, matter of fact, 2 answers. One was that there's still a residue from oils and things like that on your skin. And the other one, which I kind of agreed with, was that there are small mites on your skin because you're shedding skin as well, on your skin and also on your eyebrows. And as you dry off, these transfer to the towels, which is an explanation as to why we see dust on our furniture. Same situation. So the $180 towels were on sale for $34.99, just to relieve your mind about that. Well, that was interesting about the skin and being clean and having a dirty towel. So back to the CDC has a couple of warnings out. I mentioned before about the eye drops. I'll get to that. And then there's a fungus that's spreading across the U.S., and these 6 states have the most cases. This has been since 2016, and what it is it's a fungus, and it probably fell through the cracks a little bit because of COVID in 2020 and on down to now. But now it's showing up more in hospital settings, people that are on IVs and have to use catheters. So the 6 states are California, Nevada, Iowa, New York, and Florida. Varying degrees. So pay attention. Now here's one that kind of came out of left field. All of us need Wi-Fi and we need the internet and everything else like that. So this one was, people are just realizing their Wi-Fi setters or Wi-Fi routers were at the wrong height. How to put it for the best internet speeds. Excuse me. Allergies. So the Wi-Fi thing is not the box-shaped one, but the tower-shaped one, not your UPC, PCU, UPC. Not that one, but the little tower thing. So the suggestion is, and I myself, the same thing, since I have a personal computer, it's right on the floor, next to the tower, next to the router, all the rest of that stuff. So the suggestion is from this is to get it up a little bit higher, off the floor, so that there's nothing interfering with the direct line of receiving, because it operates on radio waves. So if it's up, 5, 6, 7 feet, then you have less interference on the direct line of radio waves that helps run the Wi-Fi. So I thought that was interesting. I did not even think about it. The electricity just moves as far as I'm concerned. Now, on this day in 2018, students protest gun violence in March for Our Lives after shooting in Parkland, Florida at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School left 17 people dead. March 24th. Back to the eye drops from the CDC. So this situation, as opposed to COVID-19 being a virus, this is dealing with a bacteria. So it's a rare drug-resistant bacteria linked to, I don't know exactly how this should be pronounced, this Ezeri, or it's capital E-Z-R-I, CARE, artificial tears, and Delsound Pharma artificial tears, specifically linked to 3 deaths and several cases of lost vision. And that's kind of an understatement on this lost vision, because according to the reports, people have had to have their eyes surgically removed. So take it for what it's worth. Excuse me. Both companies distribute eye drops from Global Pharma Healthcare. So that's kind of the serious stuff right there. So it's Friday heading into the weekend. You know how I do, like to have a little fun. And it's usually between the sexes, men and women. So I'm perusing, I think this was in People magazine under Board Panda, if you want to reference it. But the exact question is, someone asked, boys, what is something you didn't know about girls until you got one? And 30 folks online deliver. So I'm not going to spoil it for you and read all 30, but I will give you some that kind of caught my attention. And like I say, bear in mind, people were asked to respond, so guys came forward. Number 13, their vaginal discharge can bleach underwear. Ooh. Number 20, the amount of hair just everywhere. Number 18, I like this one. I don't know why, but it just has some appeal. That 5-foot-tall woman is capable of taking up an entire king-size bed. Number 9, how expensive bras are. Growing up, I assume that they are like underwear. $7.99 for a pack of 4 at Target. And number 5, winner by a long stretch. When they tell you their problems, they don't want you to solve them. They just want you to listen and sympathize with their plight. Even if you have a quick and easy solution, keep it to yourself and pretend that their issue is just as bad as they think it is. Editor comment. Well, this caught fire. Thank you for the awards. Also, for the people complaining, I don't make the rule, don't blame me. That's it. Hashtag